What's going on, guys? I'm back here with another tutorial, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this video switch. Super excited to kind of show you guys this. I think I have it up on my Patreon. A file will be coming out, and I'll even walk you guys through the post effects, which is not something I normally do, but I'll make it super simple, and let's jump straight into it, guys. I'm super happy that you guys are here with me, and excited to start. Let's jump straight into it. First things first, you want to just create a bunch of movie file ends. I have about 10, but you don't need 10. Whatever. If you want to do 5, 4, even if you're just doing 2, sometimes that could be pretty dope. Create your movie file ends. You'll throw all of your movie file ends into a fit, and then I'll just kind of show you guys some quick tips here. You're gonna obviously scale this. I kind of want it to fill up, obviously you guys are gonna know the resolution and the height or the proportions of your video, right? And you're just gonna scale it accordingly. So that's gonna be important too. So that way, if you are doing that switch, you don't have some videos that are smaller, or because that can kind of throw off the whole video. So just do it accordingly to whatever videos you guys have. You'll kind of see my switch here. As you can see, some of my videos, you do see that they're not at the same proportion, but that's kind of because we'll fix that later. Just relatively, I want it to be relatively the same proportions. So you'll throw that into an index, right? You guys can kind of see my formula here. OP, parentheses. We got the apostrophe math 1, apostrophe close that, channel 2. So you guys can go ahead and copy this formula here, and that's just gonna, you see the index kind of going. So that's just kind of the speed of your switch. From there, we're gonna throw that into a null. This might be one of the easiest videos I've ever done, guys. Like, seriously, this might be my most favorite video too, because it's just so easy. Let's go. Second here, taking a drink. Let me know what you guys want to see next, actually. Throw that into a null, and then we'll put this into a transform. So if you see this transform now, you'll notice that everything's gonna look even. I got it scaled to 1.2, but obviously everything's gonna be different, right? Just kind of according to whatever videos you guys have. But this is kind of a good rule of thumb. I'll throw this into a comp. I always like to just throw these into comps just to kind of see what type of effects you can do. Let's just mess with it a bit. See if you put an ad. Right, and then you can kind of mess with it. Everything's going to be different, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, go in here and mess with every single one of your operations. And you can always throw this into another comp, right? Like multiple comps. Sometimes that's something that I might do. I might edit it, bounce it out, and then throw the edited video into the effect again. Right? I just gave it the game right there. Alright, so I think I originally had it on burn linear, but you guys can kind of do what you want. We got our noise. Kind of see there, I think a little bit of noise. I'll show you guys my inputs for this now, but just to give it a little texture, right? A little texture. And then here you guys can kind of see my settings. I think my amplitude is at 0.29, offset's at 0, seeds at 1, so very light. you guys can go in there and mess with it. And then I'll put it back in here into this over. Sorry, it's just gonna blow up every time. Give me 1 second here, fellas. Boom. Kind of see. It doesn't look super clear. We're gonna try to clean it up a little bit. Throw that into your over. You have a mono here. Right. You don't have to use a mono. It's just something I use to kind of keep it black and white. Sometimes I think it might look better depending on what videos you guys have in your video switch. I would actually recommend putting edited videos. Even if you're just doing 2 videos, like, here's a tip. Like, let's say you just start off with 2 switches, 2 videos. Balance that out, and then throw that downloaded one, like with the 2, and then put it back into one of these other ones. And let's say you're doing like 4 or 5. So that's kind of a trick that I've been doing. So I'll kind of walk you through it. Let's just finish actually, and then I just put that into a level, and that's it. That's literally the video. So you can kind of see whatever I want to kind of mess with, brightness, just to finish it. Obviously, you should throw this into another null, but I'm just kind of showing it you guys live. Alright. Boom. So what I would do is, let's say you just go back here and you just turn, let's just say you're doing 2 videos. Right? So you got these 2 videos. Actually, we got 3 here. Well, boom. Let's just say you just have these 2, right? Take this video. Maybe you just do 2 or 3. It doesn't have to be 2, obviously, right? Throw it back. Export it. Throw it back into this. It's gonna look sick. A lot of people ask how you can kind of tweak the effect. Is kind of just running it through the machine again. And then that's that. Hopefully that was clear. You guys can kind of just see it one last time. Kind of my workflow looks a bit messy. I apologize. Right. But from that transform, it's going to 2 separate. I don't know why I got 2 nodes going into it, but you only need 1. Or 2 lines going into it, excuse me. And then you can actually obviously also make this audio reactive. For the sake of the video, we'll just keep it as is, but yeah, you can actually make it audio reactive. Well, we're already here, right? Got your audio file in, throw that into an analyze, throw that into an audio video out, throw that into a logic. Make sure you specify that your 2 channels here, your trigger. That way if you press a button, it can start over. And this was kind of what I was just using for my soundboard, video board type thing. If you're doing it live effects, right? And that's pretty much the video here. Right, all these videos are gonna be not playing anymore, but all right, guys. I think you guys kind of understand the gist. Let me know if you have any questions on this. This was probably one of my fastest, easiest tutorials, because this is basically just beginner stuff, which is kind of what I want to go back to. Is just doing like intro to Touchdesigner stuff. So let me know if there's like a specific effect. If you guys see something, also feel free to share it with me. My Instagram will be in the bio. So if you just see something cool on Instagram or X or whatever the case may be, feel free to share it with me and say, hey, this is something I'm interested in. I would love to learn how to do it. I'm always down to kind of learn new challenges and stuff like that. So I do get a few people who say, hey, this looks pretty cool. Is this something that you know how to do? And if it's not something I know how to do, I will look to learn it. So just here to be a help to everyone that is in the Touchdesigner community. And then last but not least, I have a conference coming up in June 6th, I believe, to the 8th. And I'm going to give away one ticket to the NFC Summit in Portugal. I'm going to give it to somebody who is just working, even if you're just starting off on Touchdesigner. But you have to be subscribed to my Patreon. Follow me on Instagram. Send me submit your work, preferably on Patreon or YouTube or Instagram. You can message me on there, and I'm gonna give away one ticket to the conference in Portugal, and we'll make sure that you guys get there. It's like a 3-day conference, a bunch of Touchdesigner stuff. I'll be there. We'll get your ticket. Hopefully you're not in the middle of nowhere, but we'll get your ticket to Portugal. Make sure you have a passport. We'll get your ticket into the show. And if you're working on Touchdesigner, we'll try to get you up showcased as well. How's that sound? So we'll try to get you guys some money and have some people pay for maybe a mint or something that we do of your work. So thank you guys. I know I was going on a little bit of a rant here, just info. But like I said, guys, if you're interested and you're looking to get into the networking side of Touchdesigner and you're looking to make some money, even if it may not be a lot, but just to have your work up, minted, and have people able to buy it and kind of get your name out there in the Touchdesigner community. So that's kind of what I'm here for. Feel free to submit that to me. We're going to close this down. I'm going to make a post on Patreon, maybe, in X, I think, to maybe widen it, but we're going to need that within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, as long as you're over 18, submit something to me, guys. We want to get you to Portugal. We're going to get you out there. Let's get this Touchdesigner vibes going, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I apologize for the long rant. And let's do something cool, guys. Thank you for watching.